companies that win when it comes to video marketing are not necessarily better. They're just better at portraying themselves in the best possible way. At the end of the day, I think everybody invests something into marketing. Everybody does some form of advertising. Everybody does some form of content creation. I really do feel like everybody is doing something or trying to, because they just think like we have to do social media. It's just part of business now. In this day and age, you got to have a social media presence. Otherwise, what are we doing? So everybody tries to do it, and then they feel as if, okay, well, we're doing it, so we don't need more help with that, or we're succeeding because we're doing it. But what's the point of doing something that doesn't work? Or what's the point of doing something that doesn't really move the needle? There's a couple brands out there that impress me right now. There's a company called Ace Epoxy Coatings. Their Instagram is on point, and they don't get hundreds of thousands of views. Like, their engagement isn't insane, but they do get a fair amount of engagement, likes, views, shares, all that stuff. But what I really like about these guys is the owner, Anthony. He has this little shtick where he wears this monkey mask. And to me, I think that's really cool. I think that's like, it's a statement, but it's also, he's creating almost a caricature of his company, right? It's like a mascot. And I think the more content they put out with him wearing that mask, the more they're standing out as an outlier in the epoxy floor coating space, because there's a lot of companies out there that do them. And in fact, some of my clients do that. And Anthony reached out to me last year on Instagram about doing some video content. And I was really intrigued once I looked at his Instagram further. I'm thinking, wow, you already have something really special going on here, just with the fact that you're wearing this mask. Like, I think that's really cool. That's really different. It makes me think of like Daft Punk or something like that. Like, it's just something unique that's allowing him to stand out. There's another company that puts out really strong video content on Instagram that caught my eye about 6 months ago. I'm not working with these guys, but I would love to. But even if we don't, they already have a really on-point content strategy. It's called Plan Architecture. The gentleman who owns the company, he shows his face a lot, but also they use AI in really clever ways. But just their production value behind their videos is very strong. But it really does, to me, makes them stand out far more than any other architecture firm I've seen, at least in the New Jersey area, as far as high quality, compelling, engaging content goes, because they put out different styles of creative. They're not afraid to try new things, but everything they do is very high end, which makes me feel like they're a high end company. Again, even as a video marketing strategist and specialist and somebody who does this all day, every day, I'm still very impressed by companies that are doing it right. And it inspires me to kind of go back to the drawing board a little bit, and how can I reorient my strategies with my clients and myself to create higher and higher tier content, or always push the envelope and try different things with different companies. And companies like Ace Epoxy and Plan Architecture are two companies that are doing content very, very well. And ultimately, whether or not they are actually better is irrelevant. They're being perceived as being better. And do you think that helps or hurt them in the sales process? That absolutely speeds up and streamlines their entire sales process, because time and again, new prospects are only going to see that content. When they do, they're going to be impressed. They're going to be intrigued. They're going to want to learn more, because obviously the before and after and the testimonial aspect of things, the assets that every company is using is kind of pre-baked in. It's embedded into this stuff already, but they're enhancing upon that by wearing a mask or putting out extremely high-end content on a regular basis. This is allowing them to stand out, because just relying on the assets that everybody else is relying on is not enough. So again, if you feel like you're treading water with your marketing, if you feel like you're not getting ahead in the way that your company is being perceived, the status in your community that your company has, it probably isn't so much the work you're doing, it's how you're documenting that work. It's how you're documenting yourself. So working with someone like me, I can kind of look under the hood a little bit, and I can give you ideas and insights as to how to go about elevating that, and how to put together a content plan that's going to allow people to look at you differently and get you there sooner. This isn't something that should take 6, 12, 18 months. It's like turning a tanker, right? It's a slow turn, but once it's turning, the momentum then changes in that direction. So we just need to alter the flow of how you've been doing things, and make sure moving forward, we're putting out videos and we're putting out images and we're putting out content that is speaking to your customers' pain points and alleviating those pain points while establishing you as a leader in your space. There's many, many different ways to do that, but the first thing you need to make sure of is that you're doing that. So So that's going to wrap it up here. I appreciate the support. I'm going to ask you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, because comments really help elevate my content in the YouTube algorithm. All this stuff is very helpful. I'm starting to see the growth of my channel, and it's very exciting. Like, I'm not doing this for clout or for recognition or to bolster up this channel to make money on ad spend. It's really not my objective. My objective is to establish relationships with people who do not know me online and give them a little bit of a peek behind the veil as far as my thought process and how I'm going about approaching content and video strategies and things like this. Not only do I want to establish relationships with people who don't know me, but people that do, existing clients, referrals, people I've met at networking events, anybody who finds their way to this channel. I want to use this as a sounding board to allow people to build a relationship with me digitally, and then once they feel comfortable, set up a meeting with me or refer me to somebody that they know could use better videos. I think this YouTube channel is a wonderful outlet for that, and I'm just excited to see the growth. But stick around for more, doing a video a week. Like I said, support me on YouTube or go to my Instagram as well, where I'm kind of posting bite-sized versions of these longer form videos, as well as other little tidbits and things that I just think of on the day. I'm a little bit more active on there, but if you want to get in touch with me, you could shoot me a DM over there, or my booking link is below. Either way, appreciate the support.